got Jeremy out here finally talking some crap. Nick, Connor, and Nathan, you're the only undefeated teams left. Congrats. I couldn't get a trade done with anyone this week. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore this year, boys. Hunter, you're the last one without a win. Only winless team. Blaine's got Ingram back. I don't know exactly what that means, but Blaine's got Ingram back. I wouldn't rather be the commissioner of any other league. Well, boys, I'm out here with a couple of owners just playing some golf. Let's see who was kind enough to join me out on the links here. We got Coulter, and we got Hunter's ass. Boys, how we doing out here?
Doing fabulous. Reed's kicking our ass, but we're doing good.
Hunter, how you like today?
It's great. Just letting Reed win on his birthday, you know, no big deal.
Well, my birthday's on the 1st for any of you that matter, any of you that care, Monday Night Football. Look, guys, this is all I gotta say. Fantasy football brings people together. I don't know if we'd be out here golfing without fantasy football. But look, we've been out here talking. We've been talking about how Coulter was informing me how Blaine looked ahead. He's got some tough opponents coming up. Strength of schedule's probably number 1. So Blaine, it's going to be a tough next few weeks, I tell you what. Hunter's been talking about how he thinks he has the best team name in the league. So these two, they might be rivaling for the best team name.
Yeah. I've also been talking about how Brad's team sucks.
Yeah, Brad, he was talking about how we all had you pegged for a good team until the season actually started. And that it did. The season did start. We're a month in. And some teams are not where we thought they would be. Let's go ahead and go over the standings. Everyone's on here except for Hunter. He's the only person with no wins, so he's in solo last place. There was not enough room on my phone to see the bottom person. So Hunter, you're in the league, you're just down there, we can't see you. Okay, so as we can see, we have Nick and Connor and Nathan tied for first at 4-0. We have Jeremy and Colin at 3-1. Those teams are both very good. I think Jeremy's might be a little better. And then we have everyone else. The 1-3 teams, our hopes of making it to the playoffs are not very good, because if you look at this, you can see Nick, Connor, Nathan, Jeremy, Colin, Alex, Jason, or Coulter. I mean, one of those two is going to be the 6th spot in the playoffs. So unless you think you can outwin by 2 or 3 or Hunter 4, if you can get 4 games up on them, and for everyone else 3, you're not making the playoffs. So we need some injuries to happen to some of those teams, or else we're not making the playoffs. Okay, we had to do it. We had to go over the standings. We always have to go over the standings. The co-commissioners got the power rankings out this week. Thank you very much. I think they're going to take it from here. I'll help moving forward, but my Tuesdays recently have been pretty busy until about 10 p.m. So I could do it, but but I really need to get some stuff done on Tuesdays work-wise, because I take half the day off on Wednesdays. I open up shop at 4:45 a.m. I work till 1:30, and then I'm able to come here and work on this until about 7 p.m. So that's why I needed some people to help me out, and the co-commissioners, they stepped in and they said, we got these power rankings. So we got a lot to go over today. We got this whole thing. We've got the back, and then we've got this side. We got a lot. So I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just get right into it. We're going to go over, first, the category winners for last week. So bear with me while I pull it up. It's not super exciting. The category was Bless'em. And Hunter won it easily. Well, not easily, actually, because a couple people had 10. But Hunter had both receivers who got 11 catches this week. Stephon Diggs and Tyler Boyd. So even if they were on different teams, it doesn't matter because he had them both. So congratulations, Hunter. You got $5. You might be in last place, but if you rack up enough of those $5 categories, actually I think you'd have to win the category for every single week for the rest of the league. You can get your league dues paid back, all $150 of them. You just win 15 weeks of categories. Okay, so there's the category. For next week, the category is blowout. So this week, week 5, your starters versus the other team's starters, your total points versus their total points, biggest margin of victory against your opponent. So if somebody lays a goose egg and you go off, yeah, you're going to be winning that category. I tell you what, you're going to be getting your hands on some $5. Well, not until the end of the year, but it's $5 coming your way. So blowout next week. Okay, now that we have that, let's go over our week 5 matchups. The first one I have here, Colin versus Nick. This is going to be a big one. Nick, undefeated. Colin, 1 loss. Colin will be playing Blake Bortles this week. That's what it looks like. That's who he has in his lineup. The teams are solid, but look, Nick, your team is just ridiculous, so I'm picking you. Next matchup, Partney versus Coulter. Both these teams need wins badly. Coach Partney more than Coulter. Let's go ahead and look and see who's on bye for each team. Allen Robinson and Trey Burton for Coulter, but we're going Coulter on this one. Coulter, you're getting the win. Next matchup for week 5, Hunter versus me. Now look, we are the worst 2 teams in the league. I'm second to last, and Hunter is last. So we both need wins. One of us is going to get one. I need it more because I have a better shot of actually making it. I'm on a 3-game losing streak. So I'm picking myself. I have to pick myself. I do think I have the better team. Devonta Freeman's back, but I don't know how they're going to use him. I'm assuming if he's back, he's got to be 100%. He's been out long enough. So yeah, I'm picking myself. And then we have Jason. Jason, props on your name. I didn't notice it until like last week. One Johnson away. So I will go with Jason's team here. I think Big Ben, David Johnson, Brandon Cooks, Corey Davis. Got some good players. So we'll go with Jason there over Brad. And then we have Connor versus Jeremy. Connor and Nathan versus Jeremy. Sorry, I always just say Connor first, and then Nathan, I don't forget about you, I promise. Connor and Nathan versus Jeremy. This is a big-time matchup. And I tell you what, we're only gonna have one undefeated team after this week because I'm taking Jeremy's team. Because I tell you what, I look at these teams right now. I'm scrolling, and I tell you what, nobody has anyone significant on bye. I mean, the Bears D, they're the number 1 D, but I mean, they're D. You never know, but they're pretty good D. But I'm going Jeremy. I tell you what. Oh, I forgot Yeldon's the guy there. Yeldon's gonna get over 20 points. Amari Cooper could be bad though. And Julian Edelman, it's his first game back. I'm taking Jeremy. He's got Alshon Jeffrey. He needs a Ajayi to do something to keep up with Yeldon, but Jeremy, at the rate you're going, I gotta go you. Yeah, I gotta go you. Okay. And then last matchup here, we have Alex versus Blaine. I'm going Alex, and I'm not even looking at the teams yet. Let's look at the teams. Blaine, who do you got back? You got Ingram back. You got Fitzgerald back in the lineup. You have Joff Swaim. Some tight end for Dallas. He got a touchdown last week, so why not roster him? Okay, the tight ends were slim picking this week on the waivers. And I tell you what, I did not want to use my first number one waiver pick on Ricky Seals Junior Jones the third. I gotta make the seal noise every time he gets a catch this weekend, which I won't be able to watch football this weekend, guys. I got a wedding in Tennessee. I can't watch football. But I'm gonna the plan is to get up at 3:30 in the morning and hit the road. Hit the road, Jack, because we going at 3:30 in the morning. I tell you what, I'm going to get everyone I'm traveling with ready. We're leaving at 3:30 in the morning, and that put us back home right around kickoff so I can watch all my fantasy players. Because I tell you what, if I'm not there rooting them on, they are not going to play very well. I tell you what, because my team, they already think they're down and out for the count. They do not want to play. I tell you what, they just said to me the other day, they said, Coach, could we just stop now? Like, we already in second to last. We're not scoring. I said, no! We ain't stopping. I'm the damn commissioner of this league. I'm going to put up a fight. I'm going to try and make some deals. Unfortunately, I was not able to make any trades this week, so they're all stuck with me. Blaine, it doesn't help that Hilton's out too, and Ingram's out, and Le'Veon's out, so you still got a few people that are out. Okay. Them are your week 5 matchups, guys. We got some good matchups. Really good matchups. Okay, so that's what's to look forward to. Okay. I needed to get our stuff out of the way with. I'm not going to go over the previous week's matchups anymore. That's just like, we all saw it. We all know. If something crazy happened, I'll go over it. I'll touch on it, but we don't need to because we got a lot. We got a lot going on in these commissioner address videos. I tell you what. Oh, I'm parched. I'm parched after that. And I'm excited. I'm also very excited. Okay, what we got next? Something big. Something really big. And by God, I tell you what, guys. If you thought last week's video was good and full of entertainment there at the end, well, you got something bigger in store for you here. Because I tell you what, we got a ranking. It's gonna blow your socks off. It's gonna be minimum the next 5 commissioner addresses. We're gonna be going over this. During Thanksgiving, I might have to put out like a non-commissioner address because I'll be out of town. But the next 5, at least 5 legit commissioner address videos we have, this is gonna be part of it. And you know what? Before I get into it a little bit more, let's get back to the golf course because we got another little clip for you guys. All right, guys, just finished up our round. Feels great out right now after the rain from last night, but I'll tell you what, I want to talk to these two about something because they finished back-to-back in our last ranking at receiver, PPR, playing in the NFL. Hunter, what do you think about the rankings?
Bullshit. Should be number 3.
Coulter, what do you think?
No, I'm happy. I think I could have been a little bit higher, but you know, I think kickers don't really matter in real life, so I mean that's all right. But we'll see. Alex, you should have been higher, 1 or 2, put you up there. But I think they were good overall. Definitely Jay Moss at last.
All right, boys. Look, for this week's video, it's gonna be a good one, and these guys are gonna get a little sneak peek right now about what the first ranking is, because I'll tell you what, for the next about 2 months, we're gonna have probably the best rankings you've ever seen this side of the Prime Meridian. And I'll tell you what, we got coming up for the next month or 2, the League of Thrones Combine. Let's do it. You heard it right. Combine. We doing League of Thrones style. We doing the League of Thrones Combine. Now, let me just... I'm ad-libbing all this right now. I got my notes, but I'm excited, guys. I'm ad-libbing this all. Look, let me tell you what we're doing here. We have the Combine. Obviously, we can't get together and do it. That would be really fun to do if we could do that. Get everyone together and do our League of Thrones Combine. But we can't. So, what I have done is right now I have 5 weeks worth of Combine activities. Now, there's a point system. There's a way that we go about this in a timely and organized fashion. And I'm about to share that with you. So buckle up, because we're about to talk about it. Let me gather my thoughts real quick, and I'll go over how all this works, okay? Because I'm excited, and I got off track of that. But also that video, that golf right there that we were just talking, there was a guy, and he was listening to everything I was saying. He was putting his stuff in his car. He probably thought we was weird as weird as all big. Alright, let me gather my thoughts. I'll talk about everything that's going on, and we'll get into these first rankings. Because they're gonna be good. Alright, boys, look. Let me get over the points and how we're gonna tally up these points for the next 5 weeks and do these rankings, because it's not easy. So look, 13 through 1. First place gets 13 points, last place gets 1. And it goes 13, 12, 11, 10, all the way to 1. So that's how you get your points. Everyone will get a point at least, even if you get last. And then those points carry over every week. Now, we also have a League of Thrones twist to every single category. Because I thought about this, and I was like, well, we kind of know who would be in first and second and third and so on. And like, it wouldn't really be fun. So there's a second League of Thrones category every single week you'll be ranked on. That might not be as athletic, but you can still get some points. Now, those points are halved. So first place will get 6.5 for our League of Thrones category. And last place will get half a point. So first 6.5, last half a point, and then it goes up in increments of half a point. So you'll combine those 2 scores together each week and then tally up. Because it wouldn't be fun if it was just normal, right? If I just did only the NFL. So every week we have a category, and this week's category is speed. Now I'm pretty sure you already know where I'm going with speed. We got to start off with the big event, the most popular event, everyone's favorite event to watch, the 40. That's what we're going to be ranking today, boys. 1st through 13th, who's got the fastest 40? And then, for the League of Thrones, it's also about speed. It's got to be something about speed. So, we're ranking the 40. What else we going to rank? Sorry, yeah, I got cut off right there, so this looks a little weird. But, what else we going to rank? We got the 40, deals with speed. What else deals with speed? Shotgun and a beer. Who I think gonna shotgun a beer the fastest? So we got the 40 and we got shotgun and beers. If you can't run a 40, I bet you can shotgun a beer. So look, before we get into every category, we gotta go over a little history. Gotta go over a little bit of history. And in the history of the 40-yard dash, the record is a 4.22 by John Ross. He ran it in 2017. He's a receiver from Washington. He now plays for the Bengals. Bo Jackson ran a 4.12 40 in 1986. It was hand time though, so it doesn't really count. But 4.12 is pretty dang fast to me. And I tell you what, I think half this league ain't even beating a 5. So, we ain't getting close to it, but it's cool to look back and appreciate how athletic these guys were. Okay, so the League of Thrones version, shotgun and a beer. There is no real Guinness World Record on shotgun and a beer. It'd probably be broken every day with people going. So, Steven Petrosino. Yeah, 1.3 seconds, he chugged 1 liter of beer. That's what that means. 1 liter of beer in 1.3 seconds. Now, that's not shotgunning, but that's something to be proud of, and that's something that we should all look up to and, you know, support and thank him for his service of beer chugging, okay? Because dude's a stud. Look at him. Yeah, chugging that liter. Okay, now, he is technically the the beer chugging world champion. And Guinness World Records, I'm not going to do some fake account and do them. Guinness World Records is legit, and I don't know if they've gone back to it since 1977, but he's got it, and that's what I found. So, without further ado, let's get into these rankings. I'm going to feel really bad, but let's just do it. Let's rank the 40 first, and then we'll get into the shotgunning. 40 first, let's do it. Okay, so the 40-yard dash, I'm not going to go into everybody like I did in the PPR because that would be a lot. So I will quickly say the names. I might touch on some people every once in a while, but I'm just going through the rankings because I don't want to make these videos an hour long. At 13 for the 40-yard dash in last place. Couldn't get you any higher than this, but we have Coach Partney. I know he coaches speed, but I don't think he has speed. So, Partney, I'm sorry you're in last, but you still get a point. At number 12, we have Nick, one of the older guys. I don't know if he really does much anymore. Sorry. Number 11, Connor. And then we have our first tie of the year at number 9. Tied at the 9th spot. So we skip 10 because there's 2 people at 9. Now, this tiebreaker, we could have a tiebreaker. If these two want to do it, we can do it. If they want to meet at the Festus football field and have a runoff, then I'll award the points. I'll make the adjustments. And I'll award them an extra point each, too. I'll award them an extra point each if they go and do this and get us some content. But tied for number 9 in the 40, I got Colin and Jeremy. So if you two want to go meet up at a field and run the 40 against each other and record it, by all means, go for it. I'll give you guys each an extra point, and then I'll adjust the points according to who beat who. At number 8, Brad. I don't know if you have it like you used to have it. You used to be quick, but I know we haven't really been working out lately, but we'll see. Number 7, Nathan. We have another tie at 5th. Couldn't figure out who I'd think. If you guys want to do a tiebreaker, you can. Same deal, but I know you guys don't live close. At number 5, tied for 5th, Hunter and Coulter. And then we get to the top 4. This was tough for me. This was really tough. At number 4, I put Jason. And I had to do a tie for 2nd because, look, tied for 2nd is Blaine and me. I think Blaine would beat me, but I don't think I've ever seen the guy run full speed. He's never had to. So I got Blaine and me at tied for 2, which leaves Alex at 1, and I hated to do it, but the dude was fast in high school at like 225, 230, 220, whatever pounds he was, and he's lost weight since, and he still works out. So I figured I had to put him at 1. As much as it hurts, but Alex, congratulations on being number 1 in the 40. Everyone else, if you don't like where you were, send me a rebuttal video next week. That's what it's all about. Sorry about it. Moving on. The shotgun and beers. If you didn't do well in the 40, you might have done well in here. Because they're pretty drastic. Shotgun and a beer. Let's get into it. At number 12, because we have a tie, so we don't have a 13. Tied for 12th. Sorry to do it to you guys. We got the Egemeyer brothers, Blaine and Coulter. Sorry. At number 11, I put myself, guys. Look, I know you guys think I rank myself high in all this. I'm not even a big beer drinker. I'll drink it. Yeah, I get drunk on it. I don't chug. So I put myself at 11. So you guys think I don't ever rank myself low? I do. Tied at 9th. We got another tie. 9th place. 9th place tie. If you guys want to do a competition on this too, I'll do it and I'll give an extra point each and then adjust the scores. But tied at 9, I got Jeremy and Colin again. I had to do it. I had to do it. I never drunk with you guys. I'll put you tied for 9. And then I got another tie. Tied for 7th. Brad and Hunter. I have drunk with you guys before. Both outdrank me. Put you at tied for 7th. Figured that was fair. If you guys want to do drink off. I don't know. If you guys ever want to settle this, you just send in the videos and we'll do it. Number 6, Nathan. Number 5. He's gonna be mad. You about to be mad. You about to hear your name. You're about to be mad. If you haven't heard your name yet and you hear your name here right next out of my mouth, I know you're about to be mad. But at number 5, Jason. Sorry, Jay. I had to do it. Number 5. Number 4, Connor. I thought Connor would edge you out. I bet he has a little more experience shotgunning than you. Number 3, Alex. I just know you can shotgun a beer. So Alex, you get number 3, which leaves 2 people, and they're the veterans of the league, and that's why I put them 2 and 1, because when it comes to drinking, I think they have the experience over all of us. I got Nick at number 2, and at number 1, Coach Partney. I know that dude. He might be older, but I tell you what, with the experience and he's got a lot of years under his belt. I tell you what, he wiped the floor with us. There you got it, boys. Week 1 of the League of Thrones Combine. Speed. Hope you like where you fell. I'm going to put up the points here so you guys can all see what your total is. It's in no particular order. Actually, I think I might have put it in order. It might be in order. So this is kind of where your points tally up for the end of week 1. If you don't like where you were, sorry. You'll probably do better next week, though. Because it won't be about running. Look, guys, this is going to be fun. Because every week it's a running total. It's a game within a game. You're trying to win that week, but you're also trying to win for the next week. Let me gather my thoughts and close this thing out. Alright, before I wrap it up. We got a drama alert. Because someone finally came out of the woodworks. And that somebody is Jeremy Moss, and he's been talking some crap. Throw it up. We'll throw it up. Jeremy, good work. Glad to see you taking my comments on the GroupMe chat to heart. Sorry. Now, if only Jason Walker would ever contribute something to this league, that'd be great. He got 2 likes on that. And then Colin came in and said, if you think for a second that I gave your comments any consideration whatsoever, you're dead wrong. Go piss up a rope, dweeb. I'm coming for you. It may not be this week, it may not be the following week, but rest assured, once the shiny new smell of Mahomes and blah, 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 and he went on and on, Colin wasn't having it. And then, just when I thought Jeremy got his little 2 cents in and then left, he came back on the next one. He hit another comment and said, oh, and by the way, I think this was on the other post. Oh, and by the way, I could have benched Mahomes, Gurley, and AJ Green last week without filling their spots and still would have beat Partney's sorry squad. He's taking shots at Partney. He's taking shots at Partney now. Well, you know what, Jeremy? Because this is drama alert and you're on it, I didn't even ask for this. And this is why it becomes drama alert. If I don't ask for it and stuff happens, it's drama alert. And I tell you what, I got a video, Jeremy. It ain't good. I'm about to throw it up here right now. So here, take a look at this video and see whose tree you barked wrong up. That ain't how it goes.
Alright. I got some things to get off my chest here. First off, who the fuck is Moss? I forgot he was even in this league because last year he didn't talk shit at all because his team sucked dick. You don't want to know why he's talking shit now? Because it's his first time in the history of fucking forever that he's ever had a winning record. So I understand why he's got a big head, he got some swagger going, but I'm here to tell you, you ain't shit.
Cool. That doesn't sound good, Jeremy. Look, from what it sounds like, you don't ever win. So it sounds like you don't take winning very well. You're not a very good winner. Because now that you're winning, you're letting everyone know about it. But that's what I love about the League of Thrones. That's what it's all about. Talk your trash, piss people off, get on drama alert. Because I tell you what, if you do something, I'm going to put you on here. That's the end of the video.